What's good, y'all? Chavis here, and you are now talking to Chavis, and we are here today to review the new album from Nav, Good Intentions. Now, before we start this, let me just go ahead and say that I am personally not a huge Nav fan. Just not. I just don't care for his voice. Just don't care for it. Just don't care for his voice. His voice isn't. It's always kind of just yeah. Just don't care for it. So not really been a huge Nav fan in the past. He has had some good songs, and it's cool. You know what I mean? He's had some cool. Like I said, some cool songs. He's had a whole lot of songs I just don't care for. The majority of the songs just sound the same to me. His instrument, the production he uses sounds the same to me a lot. When it comes to his voice, just man, I don't know. But when I heard his project, the same thing was kind of the same thing was kind of going through my head the whole time. Like, man, every song on this sounds the same. From like track 1, I think, to about, I want to say about track 9, 10, something like that. Every song was starting to sound the same to me, Like, yeah, he had some cool songs in the first half. The features, though, the features were what kind of carrying it for me. For me personally, the features were carrying them for me, like Young Thug, Future, like Young Thug, you have the Future, yeah, Young Thug, Future, and other features were carrying it. But then the second half came, and he started to kind of slow it. He kind of started to slow it down a little bit more. He kind of started to slow it down a little bit more. He started to get more, I wouldn't say personal. I would say he just started hitting more. He just started to get more real. And in the second half, and I have to say, I think when it comes to Nav, I don't think I like Nav, and he gets all on hype tracks. I don't think I like Nav on the hype tracks. I think I like Nav more when it comes to the smooth, laid back shit. I think that's the Nav that I prefer. Because the second half of the album was just smooth, laid back, chill. Just him, and he started to talk about some, real life shit, what I mean? He started to talk about some real shit in the second half. Well, that smooth, laid back vibe. And man, he actually did really good in the second half of the project. The first half just didn't care for. Same shit as before, his past projects to me in the first half. Just didn't do much for me. But the second half, man, God, that second half was like a vibe, yo. But, yeah, that's just my opinion on Nav, I think. It's just, I think Nav, he just has, I don't know what it is, man. I think it just, he has that voice. I think it's his voice that bothers me the most. I think it's his voice. Because every time he raps, he sounds like a... He sounds like a chipmunk to me. I'm sorry, he sounds like a chipmunk. He sounds like that to me. And it's like, wow, what was that song he had? Now we pulling up in robot trucks. Like, come on, dude. Like, just don't like his voice. I pulling up in robot trucks, and then it's like the brown boy on the block. Like, dude, come on now. But his voice though, the chipmunk voice, just doesn't do much for me. Like I said before, just not a huge fan of his. This project was solid. Not great at all, but solid. But pretty solid. So, yeah, just not really sure. I think he understands. When it comes to Nav, I feel like Nav, he understands now that people don't really, that he has a lot of people that don't care for his music. He has a lot of people that shit talk him. Like, he has a lot of people that troll him, and I think he knows a lot of people consider him a meme at this point, because he is. But I mean, he has some cool songs, kind of like I said. And I mean, it's like I said, the second half of the project was it's like a whole vibe, yo. Like, he slowed it down. He started to talk about some real life shit, not personal, but you know, some real life shit. Yeah, man, just so solid project from Nav. Yeah, man. So comment down below your opinions on this, on the project. How you feel about Nav? How you feel about this album? Yeah, man. And just if you feel the need to talk your shit, man. So thank you very much for watching. You are tuning out from Chavis, and I will see you guys in the next one.